Most teams say they want open and honest discussion. But what they usually mean is they want discussion that doesn't feel uncomfortable. The moment disagreement becomes tense, emotional, or inconvenient, many teams instinctively pull back. Conflict gets avoided, softened, or postponed. Not because people don't care, but because conflict carries risk. It risks relationships, it risks reputations, and it risks things becoming personal. So instead of dealing with conflict directly, teams often develop workarounds. They reframe disagreements as seeking more information. They take conversations offline. They defer decisions. Or they look for consensus where it doesn't really exist. On the surface, this can look mature and collaborative, but in practice, it usually slows everything down. One of the reasons conflict is so difficult is that most people were never taught how to disagree well. We're taught to be polite, we're taught to be professional, but we're rarely taught how to sit in tension without either escalating or shutting down. As a result, conflict tends to swing between two unhelpful extremes. On one end, disagreement becomes personal. People defend their positions rather than exploring the issue. Tone hardens, language sharpens, and trust, it takes a hit. On the other end, disagreement disappears altogether. Issues are glossed over. Decisions are made without real debate. And the cost shows up later when problems resurface in more damaging ways. Healthy conflict sits between these two extremes. It's focused on the work, not the person. It allows different perspectives to be heard without needing immediate resolution. And it recognizes that disagreement is often a sign of complexity, not dysfunction. One of the biggest misunderstandings is assuming that teams avoid conflict because they lack courage. More often, they avoid it because they lack safety. If past conflict has led to blame, defensiveness, or damaged relationships, people learn quickly to be cautious. Avoidance becomes a protective strategy. Decision-making is where this shows up most clearly. Teams that struggle with conflict often struggle to make decisions that stick.